changing, what's coming up here in the midterms, the change that are needed. And it's no longer Democrat versus Republican. This is all about control versus freedom. It's good versus evil. It is a spiritual battle.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Sarah Palin says the midterms are a spiritual battle. Yeah, for sure. Because if you go along with literally anything Palin says, then it simply has to be something spiritual, because it surely has no footing within observable reality. If spiritual means throwing facts, common sense, logic, and objectivity out the window in favor of childish, brain-dead lies that would be impossible to convince an honest fifth grader were factual, then yeah, it's spiritual battle.
They use the pandemic as an example in order to achieve a goal of controlling you. From wide open borders to defunding police, that cancel culture, all that COVID BS.
Palin also suggests that it's a battle between good versus evil, and that's true. It's the battle of liberal democracy versus the Republicans' Trump fascism. Our country has defended the planet against fascism and stood for democracy since our inception.
They purposefully shook the foundation of our economy, but they couldn't shake the foundation of America herself.
Every American who has died on foreign shores defending our way of life was on the good side that Donald Trump and his fascist regime are opposing with their evil actions. So yes, it's good versus evil, and Sarah Palin has made it loud and clear that she is gleefully on the side of evil. And it's interesting in a sick, distorted sort of way to see Sarah Palin resurfacing at this time. She was perhaps the first of her kind, a hopelessly stupid politician who paraded the dumbest lies we have ever heard conceived of at that time. Back then, she was laughed off the stage and plunged John McCain's presidential bid chances into an epic landslide loss. But now, the dumber you are, the more support you receive within Republican circles. I mean, when they nominated Trump as their cult leader, they definitely needed to inject more stupidity and to try to normalize his 5-year-old intellect. And now, Palin is back on the scene and welcomed into the GQP with open arms. Someone who was not that long ago laughed out of office now fits right in. And she's leading with a rather outdated conspiracy theory. But since the Republican base is so far removed from facts, stupid talking points simply make no difference at all. So why not take the easy route and rehash brain-dead conspiracy theories instead of enduring the mental strain of fabricating new ones? Palin is working the plandemic theory, which of course is a criminal insult to the families of over 1 million people who have died from COVID. How anybody can get away with calling a deadly disease verified by science a hoax and have that actually be their part of their political stump speech is such a twisted reality, and it's embarrassing. I went to Europe recently, and people are just astonished that utter morons are elected to public office here in the United States, and I simply have no answer. No functional human being does. Trump, Trainwreck Green, Sarah Palin, any sensible person would think these jackalons were actors playing politicians in some kind of creepy farce comedy act. But no, this took place at one of Trump's fascist rallies, of course, and the scripts they're reading from are coming right out of a 1930s Germany. Palin's vile lies within the minds of this criminally insane base the Republican Party holds captive are a dangerous, dangerous mixing. These people already violently attacked our Capitol in an attempted takeover of our own government, all to put their billionaire elite abusers in supreme rule over them. This battle of good versus evil all comes down to the good people needing to defeat the evil Republican politicians who hold their supporters captive. These evil leaders dominate their supporters so completely that Stockholm Syndrome has long since set in. These morons are at the mercy of their evil political leaders. Good and evil are whatever the evil Republican political elites dictate them to believe. It's as simple as that. It's spiritual in a satanic sense. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.